Hey, here I am for a little short video to my fans. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, I'm getting ready to watch Power, but I was like, I want to take this opportunity just to talk about some things. And I have had a very interesting life. And people might look at me and be like, "You ain't really had nothing, and you don't really know shit." I mean, I have been underestimated as being green, and I'll take that because I like that. I like some people to underestimate me, so I can really see what in the fuck is going on and I can run shit. Now I ain't no motherfucking goddamn fighter. I ain't nobody who can go out there and knock somebody upside the head and all that other motherfucking shit. But situations that I have put myself in, the people that I have been around, I should be dead. Okay? I should be dead. And my family here in Ohio sit there and think, oh, you ain't really been through all that. They can't even imagine what. I mean, first of all, they don't know. They don't. I mean, nobody knows. And what I'm getting ready to say to you is just something that not even most people even get. Is that, but because they can't fathom the things that I've been through. So when I tell them the story, they'll be like, "Well, you should write a book," and I really should. I really should. It's been time after time in my life, in my 25 years that I was in DC, I arrived there 17 years old, had enough money to stay in a hotel for one night, and it was a one-way ticket that I got there. Now I could have probably got 2 nights out out of a hotel, but no, I had to go stay at the Hyatt Regency, Hyatt Regency, the one in Union Station on Capitol Hill, Hyatt Regency, Capitol Hill. So I go in there. Now my brother, who is 10 years older than me, is the reason why I chose Howard, because I always wanted to go to DC. And so I chose Howard. Howard accepted 3,600 students and had housing for 2,400. So I had no housing. Knowing this, I still went. We had an address for my brother, but the number that we had was disconnected, so we didn't know if that address was the address. So I get to DC, take the train to the Hyatt Regency, to Union Station, get off, go to the hotel, check in, drop my bags, and I got only one motherfucking night. I got one motherfucking day to sit there and try to find my brother. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to go, or I don't even know how I'm going to live. And I was refusing to go back to Springfield, Ohio, a failure. I wouldn't. And I didn't want that. So what I did was I got on the train. And what we had was 706 Columbia Avenue. And so I get on the train, I take the yellow line, because there was no green line at this particular point in time. There was just yellow, blue, red, and orange. That was it. That was it. This is what we talked about years ago, just 4 lines. So I take the yellow line out and I get to King Street. And I get off, and I'm trying to figure. I'm looking up on the map and trying to see where this is. And the station attendant see me looking all crazy, so he said, "Are you trying to get somewhere?" I said, "Well, my brother lives somewhere around here, but I'm not sure exactly where." And I said, I got Columbus Avenue. He said, "Well, we don't have no Columbus Avenue over here." He said, "There's a Columbia Pike that's in Arlington. And there's a Columbus Street that's in Old Town, Alexandria. But that's the next stop before this. I mean, you need to go back one stop." And so I go back to Braddock Road. Get off of Braddock Road. I go to the station attendant. He said, "You gotta walk blah, blah, blah." Well, let me tell you this, y'all. That walk was about a mile. I'm fat. Okay, I mean, this is before I lost all my weight. I lost 40 pounds in 3 months. But I walk there, and I'm sitting there. Okay, get to Columbus Street, and I go down there, and I knock on this door, and I'm saying, please, please, please be where it is. And who opens up the door holding my nephew, who is only about 10 days old, but my brother's wife, Terry Green. I was so fucking happy. That's how my life started, okay? That's how it started. I took it on a wish and a hope and a prayer that that's what it was. My brother gets there. He said, "What, man, where you staying at?" I said, "I'm at the house." He said, "Oh, man, we got to go get your shit up out of there. It's too expensive." And I was like, so I was staying with him. But then I said, I mean, they was arguing so much, and you know, I'm young. I mean, I remember that they got into a fight, and he pressed the silent alarm. She's upstairs calling the police. The police come. She's cussing him out. He's cussing her out. Now, you know, one thing that you just not gonna have, and I'm 17 years old. One thing that you're not gonna have is that nobody talking about your mama. So I said, Terry, look, you gonna stop? I mean, that's his wife. I said, you ain't gonna talk about my mama like that. She said, you gonna shut your fat ass up. And I'm like, bitch, who the fuck you think you? So we doing all this in front of the police. They said, well, sir, you too damn young to be talking like that. Man, the fucker, I'm old enough to be up in here. I'm going to Howard University. What are you talking about? Because people think that I'm like 12. Okay, they don't. But I got the baby face. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they thinking I'm like 12. And so anyway, they arguing like motherfucker goddamn shit. And so what I do is I get my own place now because I'm only 17 years old. I can't sign the lease myself because I'm not an adult. So I had to fax the thing to my mother. She got a co-sign on it to sign for me to be able to get in there. And my first apartment that I ever had was at 1610 Park Road Northwest. I was in the Adams Morgan area, and it is what a motherfucking is. I love it. I mean, I that was mine. It was a little efficiency, but it was carpeted and it was nice, and I had a parking space in the garage, and I was cool. And I mean, I loved the building. I was working at the Smith Company, telemarketing place in Georgetown, and so I would go to school during the day. This before I got my car. Go to school during the day, get off, go to Foggy Bottom. From Foggy Bottom, I would walk down to Georgetown and go to the Western End. Well, I had two supervisors, black young people, like 23, 24, Les and Reggie. Now, let me tell y'all about Wes. And I don't know where Wes is today, and I wish I had Wes's last name. But Wes was this motherfucking chocolate ass motherfucker that was fine as fucking fuck, man. Oh my God. I'm sitting there. Reggie was okay, but Reggie just wasn't my motherfucking type. He wasn't hard like Les was. Les was that motherfucker that had bitches just dangling off his motherfucking ass. And I just wanted to just motherfucking lick him like bam. So I'm sitting there staring, and what's the name, and I had my ace, one that like my mom who was bringing me dinner. Her name was Yvonne, but she smoked weed. She was cool as fuck, or whether she was there, but Les sold weed and Reggie sold weed. Both of them actually sold weed. So I started selling weed for Les because I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get close to Les's ass. I don't care if I got to buy all the shit and make him think I'm selling it. I don't give a fuck because I want him to, fuck with me. And so I'm just waiting on the motherfucking opportunity to get with Les. I wanted to get with Les so motherfucking bad, but y'all, I'm 17 years old coming from Springfield. I don't have no motherfucking goddamn game. I ain't even been with the dude yet. I have not even messed around with the dude yet, but I knew that I liked dudes. But I hadn't messed around with one yet. And I'm just trying to get in with him. So I had my sister as her husband to send me his birth certificate and social security card so I could get a non-driver's ID. And he did, cause I like my sister. I mean, my sister's boyfriend and me were cool, so he sent me that, and so I'm 17 going in the motherfucking clubs with them, and then one day, we was going somewhere and we went over to his motherfucking house, and I maybe I shouldn't have left and maybe I shouldn't have went, but anyway, he rolling up a motherfucking blunt and he decided to do a primo. And I had never done a primo before, and I did it. And that motherfucking shit had me motherfucking, like, you know when somebody's staring a motherfucking hole in your motherfucking ass? I was staring a motherfucking hole in his motherfucking ass. And I'm like, woo-wee. I had to get the fuck up out that motherfucker because I didn't want to disrespect nobody. I didn't want to get my motherfucking ass beat. But I'm telling you, I mean, I forgot about motherfucking Les, man. I mean, it's a shame because if I knew his last name, I know I could find him. I know I could find him, but I don't know what his last name is. I don't know what his last name is. So if anybody remembers the Smith Company can tell me what motherfucking Les's last name is, please tell me. Because Les was the finest black man I've ever, I mean, just chocolate. Just motherfucking chocolate. But he wasn't even thick. He was that motherfucker. Everything about his size was everything. I mean, I want to see the motherfucking naked is what I want to see. Because I don't need to see. I mean, I didn't care what he looked like. I'm looking at his teeth, everything about it. But see, I mean, that's just how my life, I'm going to tell you, that's just how my life has been. But my life has gone as far as me dating a cop, and the cop sit there. I mean, I'm once again, 18 years old, working at the Department of Energy. I meet him over somebody else's house, and I touch his dick, and that motherfucker got so I couldn't even put my motherfucking lips around the motherfucking head of the motherfucking dick. But this motherfucker loved him some me. He's a cop during the day, did security for WPGC 95 at night, over midnight shift, and we had to round all the buildings around where that radio station was. That radio station just happened to be in one of the buildings, but we riding around and going to empty floors, and him wanting to say he's the first person that ever told me, let me just put the head in. All this motherfucker, I don't know how no bitch can take that motherfucking shit, but he had 4 kids and 2 on the motherfucking way. And then the motherfucking bitch was suspecting him cheating. But not with motherfucking guys, but she was suspecting him of cheating. So she had the phones tapped to where where she could hear the motherfucking conversation. So she come in the motherfucking house one day, and she threw the motherfucking tape recorder at us and said, you motherfucking faggot. And he gonna call me up and say, Ken, I told you to describe your motherfucking voice. You heard. I mean, I told you she was gonna hear both sides. I mean, so he was playing it off like he knew what he wasn't doing, but he only thought that she was gonna hear one side of it. So we were just trying to do that to make her motherfucking mad. That's what he did. But you wanna know something? Bitches is so motherfucking dumb. She believed the motherfucking shit, or she believed what she wanted to. That's my whole life. But how bad my stories get. I mean, this is just a tidbit. But I've also, everybody, I mean, I don't know if y'all have heard me say the Hostro. But you want to know something? The Hostro changed my motherfucking life, y'all. Because the Hostro has been responsible for 2, not 1, but 2 of my motherfucking friends not being here no more. One was stabbed 32 motherfucking goddamn times. And the other one, I don't know. I mean, the other one, even though his casket was open, I couldn't even recognize him. And this is the person that told me I could do whatever in the world I wanted to do. I had no self-esteem when I met him. I was even told by somebody I can't be around you because you're too negative. Because I was that person that every time anything that came out of my mouth, it was something wrong. It was nothing positive. But that's the way my mind was. I mean, I had lost someone I called my mother, somebody who took me in when I didn't have nowhere to go, and to see him deteriorate in front of my eyes because of the disease. I mean, first person I knew to die from it, and of many, but he was the closest person to me. So I'm like basically in my apartment, crawled up in a motherfucking ball because I just don't have nobody. And I go out to the Delta, and this motherfucker's just in my motherfucking face, just bopping around and bopping around and bopping around and bopping around, and I'm like, what in the fuck? You get the fuck out of my face. So I went ahead and danced with him, because if I didn't, I didn't know what in the fuck I was gonna motherfucking goddamn do. And when I'm leaving, he come out and he pressed me for my motherfucking number. And so I gave him my motherfucking number. Fuck it, I ain't gonna see him no motherfucking more. I mean, I'm not no person that's gonna tell nobody, because I fear rejection. So if you bold enough to come to me, I'm gonna at least give you the time of day. I ain't gonna brush you off, and I ain't gonna do no uppity shit or no. I mean, I'm not gonna be negative to you in any type of way. So I took his number, and he calls me, and man, I'm sitting there like I'm in the house just watching TV. And I'm pretty much bored. And, I mean, like I said, I'm having my own pity party, because I don't have nobody. And my frame of mind was that I was a negative person. I can look back on it and I can say I was. So he came over, and y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, he fried up some motherfucking crab cakes, and did some homemade motherfucking fries. And we sitting there eating that motherfucking shit. And while we eating the shit, he got a motherfucking Marie Callenger Dutch apple pie in the motherfucking goddamn oven. And got the ice cream in the motherfucking freezer waiting for it to get done so we can put the motherfucking ice cream on top of the apple pie. And then he gonna sit there and pull out his motherfucking ear, the joint. Okay, because I'm telling you, we go way back. This is way back before the motherfucking blunts even came. And we smoked that motherfucking joint, and I don't know if I gave him none that night or not, because now I'm like, this motherfucker is all right with me. I mean, that motherfucker trying to show me he wants to fuck with me for real. I mean, he ain't come over here and trying to, just do whatever. I mean, he really trying to do something with me. I mean, I'm like, I'm feeling him. So we was talking, and what I tell y'all, negativity. I'm like, I'm blah, 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 blah. He's like, wait a minute. Nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I said, well, I'm thinking about trying to get me a car. But he said, you want a car? Oh, we can get you a car. I'll take you. I mean, you don't have no problem. I'm going to take you out. You want a car? You going to get a car. So we went out shopping. Went to Honda. Sister worked at Honda. About 5 years or whatever. I want me a Honda. We go to Honda dealership. Long story short, I'm coming out there and I got a brand new 1993 Honda Accord with 16 miles on it. Stick shift. And a motherfucking bitch don't know how to drive a stick. I do not know how to drive a motherfucking stick. He said, I'm going to teach you. Okay, I'm going to teach you. So he had a 280Z. So until I learned how to motherfucking goddamn drive the stick, to go to work, I was driving his car. And one time I came home after, it was like snow and stuff, and that little car had me sliding back in here and there. I was scared about being in his motherfucking car, that nice-ass motherfucking sports car. I said, I can't do this no more. So he taught me how to drive my car, and I started driving my car. Traded in with 309,000 miles on it, but I took my motherfucking car. But that shit, that's where we started. But then, he had one house. And he was in the process of buying another because he wanted to move his mom into his first house. And he told me, he said, look, once we move over to this, once we get this second house, then we're going to work on getting you a house. And sure enough, we did. He did move his mom into the first house, moved into the second house, and he ended up getting the third house before I got mine. But when I was getting my house, he was getting his third house. And we fell apart. I mean, I'm not going to give all this whole story, but I'm just sitting there saying, this person I lost to the whole Strauss. Bringing somebody back home that you don't motherfucking goddamn know. Okay? And then the best friend I done had. Newspaper and all, y'all. Newspaper and all. You can look it up. It was in D.C. My boy was stabbed 32 times. And the crazy and the scariest part about it is, and the part that fucked me up the most, I was with the love of my life in Baltimore. And my love of my life left me to get married to a bitch. Okay? And he did one of his little disappearing acts on her and came up and spent the weekend with me. Caused whatever argument he did between her, and then he come and stay with me. But I'm bringing him back. And Colton had came in town and called me up and said, let's go out because I'm going to be on vacation for the next 3 weeks, and I got to get this house together for Memorial Day because I'm going to have a party. And I said, okay, I'm coming down. Well, by the time I fucked and did all what I need to do and got him down to his wife, I get to the club, and who's stumbling out while I'm getting ready to come in? But my buddy Colton. And I'm like, well, he said, don't go up in there, bitch. Don't even go up. It's tired. It's tired. I said, well, damn. I said, well, I'm hungry. He said, well, come to the house. I got some food. So I said, okay, bitch, bet. I'll go over there and get me some grub on, and we can motherfucking smoke some motherfucking green and, whatever, and see wherever the night's going to lead us. Okay, even though it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. But then, y'all know the Delta didn't close until 5. I get to his house, and I swear to you not, I open that refrigerator and that motherfucker echoed to my motherfucking ass like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I go upstairs, I said, Miss Ledge, you told me you had some motherfucking food. This bitch just took out a pillowcase and motherfucker poured out all these motherfucking minis onto the motherfucking bed. And I said, no, bitch, I don't want nothing to drink. I'm hungry. And he's like, no, I'm sorry, I don't got no weed. I don't got no coke. And when I say coke, I ain't talking about crack and powder. But I was like, I ain't even thinking about none of that. I'm thinking about I'm hungry. I have not eaten all day. Because of course I'm smoking with my boy, with the love of my life. So I already got the munchies like shit. So I said, I'm gone. He said, all right, well, I said, call me tomorrow. I said, do you want me to set this alarm before I leave? And he said, yeah, because he's drunk upstairs. I get a phone call the next day from Anthony. He said, Miss Ken, you heard from Miss Ledge? I said, that bitch is probably passed out, motherfucking goddamn drunk. I said, she gotta be, I said, I just left there about 5 o'clock this motherfucking morning, so he gotta be passed out. He said, because somebody just called me from her, I just called over there, somebody else answered the phone talking about he was his cousin, and then when I said, well, I'm his cousin, he hung up on me. Now, Miss Bell always exaggerates shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, I said, well, you probably was saying that, and he probably was hanging up the phone, and it wasn't nothing serious, but rode past the house when I came in town, rode past the house, and everything looked okay. So Miss Ledger's at that type, she has a piece up in there. We ain't gonna disturb her and get all cussed out and all that type of shit. So we came up to, that night we said, well, if we don't hear from him by noon the next day, that we are gonna go past there and go in. So they called me about 11:30, said, we ain't heard from him, you haven't heard from him, let's go over there. Go in there, we could see the pictures was off the wall, and things were off the shelf, and going up the steps, and wrapped in a blanket was Colton. So we came downstairs and called the police. He was stabbed 32 times, y'all. Evidently, when I left, he decided to go out to the hostro. And the hostro that he went to was the Follies. And picked up somebody and brought them back to the house. They stopped and got some McDonald's. And the motherfucker sat there and stabbed him 32 times. Took his car, took his IDs, took his credit cards, took the stuff out of his house, set it up in his house he didn't live there for motherfucking ever, and was riding around the city in his Mercedes. And his motherfucking ass, they brung me down from my job and asked me could I recognize anything on this man. He had on Colton's ring, he had his book bag, and they said, well, that's all we need. And they had him on camera using his car, and they locked his motherfucking ass up. So I'm telling y'all, I have given you just a couple of my little stories, but I done lost 2 people that is a part of this lifestyle, and this is not a motherfucking goddamn joke of a lifestyle. But for me to be able to put it out there to these young ones, and how excited that you might get about going out, and don't get me wrong, because when I was 18, 19, 20 or whatever, and even in my early 30s, I mean, I lived to go out to the hostro. But when you lose somebody, or when you get to a certain age where I'm not gonna say it's not fun anymore, but I don't want to take anything from what y'all doing. I don't want to do that, but I do want you to understand that it ain't all peaches and cream anymore, and it's not. And all the fun that you're having, you're gonna realize. I mean, cherish it. I mean, I am going to say that. Go ahead and cherish it. Because, I don't know. I'm giving y'all a piece of me. And that's what I'm going to call it. This is a piece of me. And one day I am going to put all of my ventures in there. Because I'm telling you, I had 25 years. These are just certain. I didn't stumble on just a couple stories. I have been many times that I've been like, how am I in this situation? How did I get around these people? I mean, this is not me. I wasn't even raised like this. But here I am. Here I am. So all I have to say is that I hope that the younger generation, if y'all hear my story, and the older ones, y'all remember how things work. But understand that they're you do grow. You do. And I have the old queens that are still, old people that still tell me I'm still growing. Because I still haven't gotten past this whole thing in my life that I won't compromise as far as who I am attracted to. And I'm not ready to do that yet. And they say like that comes with age, but I'm not ready to be with someone who's versatile. I'm not. I need a top. I need somebody who fucks and only fucks, and that's it. That's what I is. I mean, I can't compromise. I don't flip flop, and I don't want somebody who does, and I don't want nobody who would just be a top for me. If you're not a pure top, I don't want you to fake what you. I mean, because you're gonna eventually want somebody to fuck you, and I'm not gonna be the one who's gonna fuck you. Anyway, I gotta get into power. I could be back. This is a piece of me. Peace.